what is the philosophy here at Psycosmos? What do we believe? And are we in line with other spiritual creators? This is Dr. Matt here, and I want to discuss what separates us as far as our unique opinions and approaches to the topics of spirituality. And I don't necessarily mean to get into the nitty-gritty details. I want to kind of keep it more high level, and I want to keep it more digestible. We have a lot of people in the spiritual community who their shadow is consistently coming out in the videos that they make. And that even includes me. I'm a bit of a wounded, I have a wounded inner child, like a lot of other people who are in the spiritual community, that I constantly work to heal through. And anybody that tells you they're fully healed is a liar, because we're all consistently doing the inner work every single day. And things change over time, all the time, every single day. So my philosophy, our philosophy that we've integrated here is we must find balance. There is a middle path. We have people who say you have to eat like this or you have to eat like this. We have people who say you have to meditate like this, you have to manifest like this, you have to pray to God like this. This is how it is, flat earth, round earth, hollow earth. Walking the middle path means finding not only the truth between all the sides, but it also means discovering the truth for yourself. It's your own journey. And you have to prioritize that some ideas are better than others. Some ideas are more time worthy than others. So there are people who like to talk about things that are outside of their control, topics that have to deal with things external. We don't like to talk too much about those things, except if it's something like food or hormonal health, astrological influences, things like that. Those are the types of topics that are external that we have more control over and thus require merit to talk about. We don't have control over astrological influences, for example, but we can control our responses to those influences. And that's what I'm getting at. It's just like understanding the stock market. It's like watching charts and seeing the tickers go up and down. We have, as professional master certified life coaches, discovered our own purpose pyramid, which you can find on our website, where we detail, hey, some ideas really are better than others, and some things are better studying and are better use of your time than you might think. And we don't want to promote things that are just going to waste more people's time, because there are clear psyops and distractions that are purposefully put out there to keep you from discovering more about yourself. So you know what's more important than learning about, say, for example, the shape of the earth, is your own personal inner psychology. And what bothers me, and you guys have seen this, right? Like even my own shadow it comes out, because I was a broken child who was abandoned that just wanted to save his parents. My mom was a pill addict, my dad was an alcoholic, and they were abusive and angry and evil and mean and blah, 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 all those other things. And I've forgiven them. And I've really moved past a lot of that stuff, a lot of that darkness. It's about seeing through your own weaknesses, understanding your own strengths, coming to grips with more about you. And when I was a young kid and I didn't have that opportunity to kind of save my parents, it really psychologically impacted me to want to save other people, which of course I now know that you cannot do. Even if you come at them with the secrets of the universe and you make a YouTube channel and you make a TikTok and you talk about really riveting ideas that nobody else is talking about. And yes, a lot of my stuff might sound familiar to other people because it is, but it's not at the same depth. We have a lot more depth. That is what I can boldly say, because nobody else has a scientific dissertation that proves the inner alchemical cycle. Nobody else has an 800-page book where it's completely unique from anything else that anybody else has on the market right now. That doesn't mean to say that our ideas aren't shared with other people, because it's not like we invented all of these ideas, but we did invent some of them. And if you read our works, you will see the difference between our works and other people's. It's not about the other people, though. I don't want to harp on them, because I love that other people get to do whatever they want to do. I don't emphasize that enough. But what I don't like to see is people getting hurt. And unfortunately, when I make these videos, it comes from my bias of having conversations with people who are consistently being hurt by the gurus, by the wise men, the teachers. It's intellectually and spiritually dishonest. There are people who go out and they'll say Jesus Christ was not a real person. He didn't walk the earth. Not understanding that Jesus Christ's physical body was the catalyst of the internal alchemical process of God itself. That is a big deal. God is everything, including the physical, which means that he had to have had a physical son. Whether or not you have a cognitive dissonance surrounding the miracles Jesus performed, his resurrection, his status as the Messiah, all of that, that's up for more of a religious debate. But as far as whether Jesus existed and if the whole entire Bible is just an allegory, that is simply false. So if you believe the whole Bible is only allegorical because all the other people believe it's only literal, you are missing the middle path. You're missing the point. It's all everything. So when these people tell you you have to eat a certain way, you have to think left or right, they're putting you left-right brain hemisphere purposefully to engage you. And this is really important, guys, because I love you guys. I do. I love every single comment, even the negative ones. But you guys have to see the scam artists are at play, and they have been for a number of years. That doesn't mean to say that they don't have good stuff, but it does call to question their motives and incentives when you know that they are just trying to make a political game out of your philosophical and spiritual beliefs. They are purposely trying to engage you negatively and make you think one thing so that you'll join their cult. We don't want to do that. We've never wanted to be non-integrable. It has been my duty and my mission to put God first, the truth, the light first, by walking the middle path and understanding the light and the darkness. Okay? And it's important that you understand both. This whole high vibes, love and light, man, let's just go do shrooms out in the woods and have sex all day, that's not going to help you. It might be a fun vacation with your spouse once a year or something, but if you're just consistently doing this, then you're trapped in a cycle of death and rebirth. I know what that looks like. I've been addicted to substances. When my mom passed away when I was 23 years old, it was brutal for me. And I got addicted to substances pretty bad for about a year or a year and a half. I drank alcohol every day. I smoked weed every day, working a job, hating it, hating my life, questioning what my purpose was, questioning why God would do all the stuff that God did. And that's where I had a spiritual awakening before that, and then that was a low point. But it helps because once you hit rock bottom or you hit a low point, the only place that you can go is up. That's why Lucifer is called the light bringer. It's not because he brings the light necessarily. It's because once you hit the lowest point of darkness, the light shines extremely bright. So if you fall into Lucifer's trap, God actually has it set where if you choose to, you can bust out of it, right? And the devil's in the details. The truth is that the devil's not within you. The devil is external temptation that you give yourself internally. There is no external force that can harm you in that way unless you allow it to. So it can, but you have to allow it to, right? It's all about free will and choice. So my point with this is that these other creators, which are cool, they have their own free will and choice. Our free will and choice is dedicated towards the truth and towards assisting awakening humanity into a stage of enlightenment. We believe fervently that we are not necessarily in the end times to fearmonger, but we are in an apocalyptic unveiling era. In the next 15 years are going to be extremely important for all of humankind. And if you want to be aligned with a group of individuals who want to walk that middle path, who want to live good, enriched, healthy, and happy lives for all of their fellow brothers and sisters, then you've come to the right place. That's what we excel at. We are not going to try to get you to fanatically go in the comments and start engaging negatively with other people because of your beliefs. We're not here to trigger your psychological traumas at a deep level. I'm getting my PhD in psychology. I think I know a thing or two on how to manipulate other people. Everybody does. Everybody knows how to be manipulative. It's not in my conviction to want to spread more negativity when we have so much light and abundance that we can all share. If we all just calmed down and had a little bit more emotional clarity, emotional regulation, mental well-being. So when you watch these people, I want you to ask yourself, do I think this person is mentally okay? Is this person, how they're projecting themselves, how they're showcasing this information, is this someone I want to support, or am I just here because I want to know this stuff? If you're just hungry for information, come check us out. We have an online university, Psycosmos University. There's a 7-day free trial. We have our 800-page book. It's an almanac of ancient wisdom, and it's been combined with modern ideas. It's not traditional. It's not progressive. It's neutral. We ensured that our work would be fully accurate, remove any form of bias, and when we do have bias, we outline it in the book. We say the authors have this specific bias towards this, and we say that. We give credit to the people that we've learned from, and we make it perfectly clear that our mission is to save the world. We believe in something called the Maharishi effect, which is that if you promote positivity and good spiritual practice, good physical practice, breathwork, yoga, meditation, prayer, diet, exercise, simple things, simple things that you can work on every single day. Things that nobody's perfect at, nobody's perfect at anything, right? But it's still things that we can aim towards perfection for betterment and self-improvement of ourselves and our society. When you can focus people to do that, society's happiness and well-being dramatically increases. So we believe in this. We believe fervently that consciousness, Christ consciousness activation, if you want to think of it that way. If you're a Buddhist, then it could be more of a dharmic, higher consciousness, awakening into the soma, the prana. If, whatever your flavor, if we can spread real, authentic positivity and light. And yes, sometimes we are humorous. And yes, sometimes we'll joke. We'll laugh at the darkness because you have to. You have to see it. You can't fear it. You can't sit and wallow in fear and anger and anguish and doubt, Self-doubt especially. I've had a lot of that. I've had a lot of self-doubt. I've questioned why we can't resonate with more hearts. I've questioned why I struggle with getting our message out. And I think a lot of it is just honestly due to a lot of trauma from my end. I've been really sent through the ringer my whole life. And so when I make content, this is my own inner journey of conquering that. I was laughed and ridiculed. You can imagine the things that I know and the things I've said for the last 10 years. And it's really only been starting to be accepted now. It's been a very, very long and tiring journey. And still wouldn't trade it for anything because I love you guys so much. And I want the world to have this wisdom, and I want the world to be able to understand where we're heading. We have to take the literalism out of the religious affiliates. We have to get to the real root of it. But we also have to understand that there are literal aspects to some of these stories, to the people that are involved, and to the concepts that were presented. There's a pragmatical approach here. And if we can understand the allegory but also see the light, that all is one and one is all, and we can come to the better conclusions to be able to change people's spiritual thoughts. I'll be honest, and I'm going to say something bold. There might be a couple of details. There will be things that I'm wrong on. It's part of the process. However, I don't think anybody has a more well-balanced view comparatively. And I think the reason why I refuse to be controversial and stoop to anything what I would consider moralistically low, it doesn't mean that it is. It's just my viewpoint, my opinion, my bias. I'm not willing to go to that level to spread negativity or toxicity just to be able to make a buck. And I think it shows the inner balance that I have. And this is something that I've been reflecting on a lot more recently and lately, which is why I want to make more content. I'm proud of myself. And I don't think that I ever really gave myself that because I was so giving and trying to always give back to everybody else around me. I was always trying to provide value to everybody else around me. And finally, I've been so tired lately, guys. I've been so tired because I know that I deserve better. I shouldn't have my work stolen, and I shouldn't have, the problem of having to basically be a janitor and fix the damage that other people are doing. And I don't think that's fair to me, and I don't think it's fair to a lot of you. A lot of you guys have fallen down a rabbit hole and gotten tricked, and a lot of you know it, and a lot of you have learned philosophical beliefs or pursuits, religious ideas that led to nothing except anguish, because it racks your brain, it makes you paranoid, and it makes you stressed out. I want to heal as many people as I can the best way that I can. And I don't think I'm really the best at anything. I'm just the best at being me. And who I am is an individual that loves to see people laugh and smile, loves to see children play, loves to see the elderly relax, and loves to see the world become a more beautiful place. And we can only do that together. So I highly advise and recommend that you guys check out some of our content. We've got a lot of stuff on our website. We have a lot of stuff on our SKOOL platform. We have an upcoming retreat at the end of May. Somebody just bowed out. It's in North Carolina. If you're interested, it's on the website, teampsycosmos.org. Go check us out. Go sign up for the SKOOL 7-day free trial. Come learn with us. I'm done talking about other people. And the only reason I do is because I feel bad, honestly. I feel bad because I know a lot of these people, and I know who they are behind closed doors, and I know what they're doing to others. I don't care anymore. All I care is about you guys. I care about you guys, and I care about the message. And if you've been here, I love and appreciate all of you. But I think it's high time that the authenticity, the real authentic people, the real people with morals and ingenuity, innovation on these ideas, not just regurgitating. You go read my book. You read my 800-page book. You go through all my courses in SKOOL, and you tell me if you can find anybody else who says the same things that we do. You won't. You will find some details, of course, that are the same. But you will not find anyone like us out there. And I'm proud of that. This has been a long, grueling struggle to get as many people involved with this process as possible. 6 years of my life. Close to $50,000 I've spent, guys, to get this information into your hands. I have not seen that return, and that's okay. I'm not in this for the money. If I were in this for the money, you would know. But I have stood by my morals, my instincts, my passion to help guide as many people as possible into this next era, because that's my purpose and it's my passion. It's not just what I think. It's not like I'm sitting here thinking I'm some guru or I'm some major messiah. I know people who are like that. I've met them. I've broken bread with them. I've been to their house. And they're miserable people. They're sad. They're not happy. I go to bed every night with a smile. and I wake up with an even bigger one because I'm ready to conquer the day. And the only regret I've had in the last few years is I wish that I could make more content to engage with you guys. I wish that I could be a better content creator. I'm a little shy, and I don't always like putting my opinions out, either because they get mocked or because they get stolen. So I have struggled with this, and you guys have supported us, and you've been there. Most of you have been here every step of the way, and you have no idea how much you all mean to me. So I'm going to leave it with that. But I love you guys, and any kind of support that you could throw our way would really be helpful in this time. There are a lot of bad faith actors, and I don't care about them anymore. I love to see them flourish. It's all a reflection of me at the end of the day, and I've learned so much from seeing what not to do. And I want to be able to give back to my people. So if you join my school, and yes, I am going to be sales pitchy and plugging this a lot because I want people to come. There's immense value. Everybody who's in my school says there's immense value in the school. There's like 15 courses, and I'm building more. People are amazed by the amount of stuff I have on there. I'm surprised that my school's not bigger. It's got a 7-day free trial. And if you invite anybody with your own affiliate link that you get as soon as you sign up, you'll get 30% commission each month that, the people stay in. So it's a wonderful opportunity for me to give back to you for supporting us. I would love to see more of you guys there. So if you could consider it, please. If it's in your budget, it's $20 a month. It's $18 actually right now, and I'm going to be increasing it soon. Get locked in at this rate now, because it is going to go up in price. I am working on a few really high advanced level technology tools, some AI stuff that I don't want to give too many details on, again, that I am going to be integrating only for the people in my school community. So if you get locked in now, you will be able to take advantage of that in the future. Probably, I would hope, a few months to 6 months down the line. I also do daily astrology breakdowns so that, while you're engaged in the school, you can actually stay with my astrological interpretations over time. So even that by itself is way worth the price, guys, because people always harp on my credibility and my accuracy with the astrology as well. But anything helps. So if we've helped you, we would appreciate if we could build a bigger community together, and we could spread more of the word around that spirituality does not have to become a football game. Spirituality does not have to become a he said, she said. Spirituality does not have to become an intellectual battle. This is simple. Love thy neighbor. Golden rule. It's really easy. To me, it's easy. And I want to make it easy for everybody. I'm very calm in my faith because it's unshakable. That's why I don't feel the need, or this is at least what I tell myself, I don't feel the need to make content. But I don't make the content to have you guys tell me I'm right. I make the content to have you guys tell me it helps. That's it. That's the only reason I make this stuff. The only reason I make these videos is for you, not for me. I'm too shy. I don't like doing it, but I do it for you anyway, because I love you. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think. Was this a little too somber? I just got off of like a 3-hour meeting, so I'm a little tired today, but I love you guys a lot. So thank you for all of the support. It really goes a long way, and I hope to see you guys in future videos. Let me know if there's any other videos that you want to see from me. Take care, guys. Love you.